Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. And if you're new here, well, that's exactly what I do. Now today we're looking at some wireless microphones. They've been sent to me by the manufacturer for review, and it is the Fulaim X5 kit that I'm reviewing. And this is a box for it. We don't do unboxing videos, so we'll get rid of that. And this kit is fantastic. Now I regularly use the Fulaim 1000 Pro kit that was sent to me last year for review. And actually I use them all the time. I think they're great microphones. I'm actually using them for this part of the video. You can see I've got it clipped to me shirt here, and they come in this lovely charging case. Really nice kit. So you have 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. But the downside with this kit, if it is a downside, they are the 1000 Pro, so they've got Pro features, but they don't have audio recording features built into the transmitters. Now, that can be really useful, purely because if you are out on location doing filming and you lose the transmission between yourself or the transmitter and the receiver, you've got a backup audio on the actual transmitter. And what they've sent me is the Fulaim X5 kit, as I showed you the box earlier. Comes in this lovely case, and you see it's quite a lot more compact than the Fulaim 1000 Pro kit. That is great when you're out on location. You've got a much smaller kit to take with you. Now it's got a built-in battery in this case as well. So once you've charged them up, just take this case with you. And if you do need to recharge them out on location, you just drop the transmitters and the receiver back in the case. And you know, it's a great case, really compact case. Now you have the transmitter, the 2 transmitters on the side here. They work on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, the same as what this one does. So they're license free. You don't have to worry about buying a license to actually use these pretty much anywhere in the world. They work on the same frequency as what your routers do and what have you. All I would say is, if you're in an environment which is, got wireless router or anything that is working on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, do check that these microphones will work before you actually use them. They should do. There's no reason why they shouldn't, but it's worth checking that they do. I've never had any issues with the Fulaim 1000 Pro kit. I think they're great. They work in my studio fine. They work out on location. They're really good. I'm expecting the same from the Fulaim X5 kit. The receiver is really compact. You can see there how tiny that is. That's really compact. It's got the little mounting clip on the actual receiver, so you can put that onto your hot shoe. You can actually mount it anywhere, but it is designed to go on the hot shoe or the cold shoe of your camera. And it's clearly got your left and right channels showing there. So you can check to see that there is transmission between the left and the right channel. If we take these out, you can see that they automatically come on when you take them out the case. Also, they're pre-synced, so you don't have to pair them up. They're already paired when you take them out of the case. But you can see there the transmitter and the receiver, and you'll be able to see your audio levels flickering on the actual display. And you can see that. You can see the audio levels are flickering on the display, which, if you're the camera person, you can see that there is audio coming into the actual receiver, which is great. Obviously, if you've got both out, you can see there that there will be audio now on both channels. So if I talk into them, you'll be able to see audio coming through on both channels, which is absolutely brilliant. And it's nice, clear display. So there's no guesswork that the audio is coming through. So if you've got 2 people talking, you can clearly see the audio coming through on both channels. It's very easy to set the mode that you want to record in. All you do is hold the set button in and hold it in for about 2 seconds, then that will cycle through the different settings, whether it be stereo, mono, or safety channel, and that is easy to do. The receiver has a headphone jack on one side and a mic jack on the other side, which is great. Now, having a headphone jack on the receiver is fantastic, because many cameras, such as the Canon R50, has got a mic jack, but it hasn't got a headphone jack, like the Nikon Z30, the Sony ZV-1, which I'm filming with over there, etc. Many of them. So it's great that you can monitor the audio from the person that's talking, particularly if they're not close to the camera. Obviously, you can't monitor what the camera is recording, but at least you've got security knowing that the receiver is actually receiving the audio. Just got to make sure you've got a good cable connection between your receiver and the camera. And also you can see the audio levels on the camera anyway. So that's a great little feature. So on this side, you've got your set button, which sets the mono, stereo or safety track. And then you've got your power on off switch, and your headphone out jack is on this side of the receiver. And on that side, USB-C port and your master audio out to the camera. The transmitters are really compact, comes with 2 of them. If you compare it with the size of the Fulaim 1000 that I'm using at the moment, you can see it's pretty much half the size. Really compact, really lightweight, and that is great if you want to stick it on someone, you want to conceal it. So great little transmitters. Now on the side of each transmitter there's 2 buttons. You've got your yellow button, you've got your power on off button. Now with the yellow button, you push it in once and then that will activate the noise cancellation. Push that in, you see the little blue light comes on, that activates the noise cancellation circuitry in the transmitter, and I'm going to test that out when I go out in the garden and do the range test, and that'll turn it off. And if you hold it in, that'll activate the recorder. Now that started recording. As I said, it's got a built-in 4 gig memory, and that is fantastic for up to 9 hours of audio recording, and that's now recording, so that is great. And I say that's a really useful feature, just to make sure that you don't lose transmission between the microphone and the receiver. If you do lose transmission, then you've got backup audio on the transmitter. Also, you can use it as a standalone audio recorder. So if you are going out with your camera, you don't want to take all your kit because you actually don't know what you're going to be filming. Take this, shove this in your pocket, and then if you do need to record any audio, you've got an audio recorder with you, and that is fantastic. I mean, you just stop that by holding that in, and then that will stop recording. Fantastic little transmitter kit, and I really like that. They supply everything you need to get you going. So obviously you've got your charging case, which is really good, but what it also comes with are 2 adapters, so you can use it with a mobile phone. So you can adapt it to iOS, so that's got the lightning connector, so you can connect that to your iPhone. It's also got the USB-C adapter, and it comes with this, so you can plug that into your Android phone, which is great. Comes with your camcorder or your camera, DSLR mirrorless camera connection, so go into the mic port of that, USB-C charging cable, and it comes with the furry wind muffs for outdoor recording. It doesn't come with any lavalier mics, but you can actually buy those at a very good price if you need any lavalier microphones, and a really nice kit. I think it's now time that we went outdoors and we can test these microphones out in the garden. Now I'm going to use my Canon R50. I should put the receiver on the Canon R50. Obviously I use the transmitter. I'm not going to do backup audio recording, that would be unfair. So I just want to see how good these microphones work at distances. Now the manufacturer rate them up to 200 meters in line of sight. I'm not going to be able to test that, because I'm going to be having me back to the camera and I'm going to be moving up and down, walk over to the pond. So let's see how good these microphones are. When we get back into the studio, I'm going to listen to them, listen to the sound quality before I actually finish this video. So I've got a good understanding how good these microphones are before I finish the video. So I'm going to go down the garden path to test the range with the Fulaim X5 kit. Obviously I'm really close to the camera now, so there's no reason why the audio shouldn't be really good. And I suspect the audio might even dip as I turn me back to the camera. But let's go down the garden path, see how well that is. I'm going to use my Panasonic GH6 just to get a sort of a vlog shot. It's not the camera I would normally use for this sort of vlogging. It's heavy, well, heavier, and it's just really not the sort of camera I would use, but I just grabbed the one that was close to me. So let's go down the garden path, and we'll use the audio obviously from the X5. I've now got me back to the camera, so I'm hoping the audio will still be fine. It should be, because I'm still quite close to the camera. I will put in the video how far away I am. I put a little text box there to show you the distance that I am from the camera. Now I am still in line of sight of the camera, and I am facing the camera, so the audio should be fine. So let's go down a little bit further down here. I have got the wind muff on the camera, on the microphone as well, so you should be able to see that. And that is a great fitting one actually. Some of them were really fiddly to fit, but this one was really good. I've got me back to the camera still. Let's go down, make sure I don't trip over anything. Let's go down to the greenhouse. So I'm now at the greenhouse, and let's see. Now, I am still in line of sight of the camera, although obviously I'm talking into my Panasonic G8 VI. It's quite heavy to hold for my hand actually, but for this particular purpose, you know, hey ho, it'll work fine. Let's hope the image stabilization helps to counteract my wobbly hand. So I am facing the camera. Again, I will put in the video how far I am down the garden path. Let's go down a bit further. Now, as I turn me back to the camera here, I am pretty sure, as I get hit by a tree, I am pretty sure the audio will go, but it might not. It normally does with other microphones I've tested. Some don't, some do. But let's see how well this works down here. It's changed hands. Oh, that's better. Let's see how good the audio is here. Now, I am facing the camera, but I can't see the camera because I'm obscured by the greenhouse and trees and what have you. I'm, using the G8 VI just to, so you're not just looking at an empty garden, as it were, because you won't be able to see me. So the G8 VI is doing a grand job. That's looking pretty good on my G8 VI. But the audio, as I say, is definitely coming from a Fulaim X5. Now, let's go round to the pond and see how good the audio is there. Now, as I face the camera, this audio should be fine. I just got poked in the eye by a branch. The audio should be fine as I face the camera. Now, let's go round to the garden pond. And what I will do, I will turn on the noise cancellation circuitry in just a minute, because there is a really loud pond pump that is powering the waterfall fountain, whatever you want to call it. So let's now go over the bridge and see how good the audio is here. Now, I am facing the camera, but no way can I see the camera because I'm obscured by trees and branches and that sort of thing. So the visuals will be coming from my G8 VI, and the audio will be coming from the Fulaim X5 kit. Now let's turn on the noise cancellation and see if that helps reduce any background noise coming from my pond. So let's turn that on now. I have to unclip it because I can't see it. You should be able to see a blue light on there that shows the noise cancellation circuitry is on. So be interesting to see how good that is cutting out the noise of the pond behind me. I'm now facing the camera, the microphone is. I would normally have the microphone clipped on me, obviously, but I've had to take it off to be able to activate the noise cancellation. So we'll now go back to the camera, the Canon R50. That's what I've got the receiver plugged into, is the Canon R50. And as I said, I'm just using the G8 VI for visuals. I won't be using the audio from the G8 VI. But yeah, now let's go down a bit further down here. Let's go back to the camera, and we'll see how good the audio is from the X5 when I get back into the studio. So let's now go back to the main camera, and we won't need to use the G8 VI visuals now. We're back at the main camera, and what we'll do now is go into this. Is really nice camera, the G8 VI, but heavy to use for me as a vlogging camera because of a pain in my shoulder. We'll see how good the audio is from the Fulaim X5 kit when we get back into the studio. So there you have it. That is the Fulaim X5 kit. As I say, it comes in this lovely charging case. You just drop the 3 units in the charging case and off you go. Really nice kit. Really good sound quality. I'm still using the Fulaim X5 to end this video. I've actually still got it connected to my Canon R50 over here. I'm also testing out the Canon R50. I'm loving that little camera. Great little camera. There will be a review on the Canon R50, but in this video, obviously we're just testing the audio quality of the X5. I really do think the audio quality does match those of more expensive microphones. And I think this kit does represent, I almost looked at that camera then, this kit does represent great value for money, and it's a lot more cost effective than some of the other microphones on the market. I actually prefer it to my Rode Wireless Go 2s, simply because with them you have to use the Rode app to download the audio off the transmitters. With these you don't. You plug the transmitter straight into the computer and you download the audio files straight off that. Now the audio you just heard when I went out in the garden, I didn't do a backup audio on the transmitter. That was a transmission from the transmitter to the receiver. So I think it worked brilliantly. It didn't drop out at all, and I was really pleased with how far you could actually use the combination. Now, in reality, how many people are going to be actually filming a presenter or the talent that far away from the camera? Not really, are you? And even if you are, you will make sure you enable the backup audio recording. So you've got the best of both worlds with this kit at a price point which I think is great value for money. So I would like to thank Fulaim for sending me this kit for review. Really appreciate that. There will be Amazon affiliate links in the description of this video if you are interested in purchasing this kit or the Fulaim 1000, which obviously I reviewed last year. Still represents great value for money, the 1000 Pro kit. And it's again, that's a great microphone kit, but it hasn't got the backup audio recording, and it's a little bit bigger. So I think this does really stand up against all the others on the market. And you be the judge. Judge the audio quality for yourself rather than what I say. Stick some headphones on, really listen to the audio, see what you think of it. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the audio quality from the Fulaim X5. I'm really pleased with the audio quality, the build quality and the accessories that come with it. It's all complete, apart from your lavalier mics, but then you can choose whatever lavalier, I can't say the word, whatever microphones that you actually want to use. So it's a standard 3.5mm jack, so you can use any lavalier mic. I've got loads of them. I haven't tested it with any microphones yet. I will be doing further tests with this kit as the weeks go on, and as I do more videos. I will probably use this kit as my main microphone for my reviews because I really do like this kit. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the channel. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button if you like the content of my videos. Would really appreciate that. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers for now. Bye.